I was down, but I'm always gonna get back up. I'm my range, but I know I'm gonna get that truck. Done losing, I'm about to get that win.
Hey YouTube, it's me Kristianna. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to When in Doubt Pink. Hello. Okay, so look, my channel is dead, baby. Dead. So instead of being able to ask you guys to ask me questions, I just asked chat to ask me questions, and I thought we could use them to just do a general chit chat, because why not? Yeah, plus I'm like traveling and stuff, so there's not much to like vlog, but I do have a reading vlog coming up next. Anywho, let's just jump into the questions. So the first section is about beauty and style. Let's get into it. I actually didn't read these questions, so if any of them are too crazy, I'm just gonna skip them. But let's just find out together. What beauty product would you never gatekeep? I didn't actually expect it to be difficult out the gate either. What beauty product would I never gatekeep? Ooh. Oh, you know what? I've recommended the Wet n Wild icon eye pencil, or like I think they're like just regular just pencils, and you can use them for whatever you want, and I use them on my eyebrows. People ask me like how I get brown eyebrows versus like, you know, usually people use black, but I use like a very dark brown pencil for my brows because I'm always wearing lighter hair. I think definitely the color icon pencils from Wet n Wild. What makeup trend do you wish would go away forever? I think the clean girl aesthetic is annoying. I think the clean girl aesthetic is annoying. It's just like the girls who be like, oh, I never wear makeup. And it's like, do you want a cookie? You know what I mean? The clean girl aesthetic is also equally as annoying. Do you ever get tired of doing your own makeup? Yes. Yes. Especially when I've established myself in the space as being someone who wears makeup, and then like if you wake up one day and then you don't feel like it, now people like are asking you if you're okay, if you're feeling well, or if you're sick or whatever. Like it's even on this particular trip that I'm on right now, like I am wearing this like lighter hair than I'm used to, and I feel like it only looks good when my face is done, right? So like I'm wearing makeup through this whole trip. But then like we've had some really hot days where I'm like, I really don't feel like having makeup on, but I'm like wearing the makeup anyway because I've already established that I'm someone who has makeup on my face. I don't know. Maybe this is weird or like very niche. I don't know. Let me know if this is relatable at all. What's your favorite, what's your I have 5 minutes and I need to look alive routine? I'm definitely doing some dabs of foundation. I might actually skip concealer if I only have 5 minutes. I'm definitely wearing mascara of some sort and a lippy. Like 5 minutes. Yeah, that's what's happening. Where do you get your personal style inspiration from? I don't know. I just wear what I like, but there are like some fashion girlies who I've always looked at and just like have wowed me, you know? Like Tracee Ellis Ross, Solange has great style. I love Betsy Johnson. And I don't know. I just like quirky stuff, and those are like quirky ladies. The next section is life, growth, and realness. What's one lesson in your 20s you learned that you're reinforcing in your 30s? Ooh. No house dates. No house dates. A date that, especially early in the dating situation, your house doesn't count as a date. I will not be further elaborating. How do you stay soft when the world feels loud? I don't know. I can be a hard ass bitch, so I don't really know how to answer this question. I don't know. I'm pretty good at staying myself through whatever the circumstances, if I'm being really honest. But I'm a tough ass cookie also. So I don't know. This question doesn't resonate with me. But maybe having boundaries also helps with that. So maybe that's actually the answer to the question, is that having boundaries keeps me like softer. Yeah. What's something you're still working on healing? Ooh. I feel like I'm regularly, and this is like super vulnerable, but like I had a best friend of like 15 years. And then we broke up, and I like am still healing that wound. Like I miss this bitch every day, but the circumstances in question like make it that we will probably never be friends again. But the universe reminds me of her every day. It's kind of haunting. And so it keeps me in a space of constantly having to heal that, if that makes sense. Like Google Photos shows me her face once a day. And I actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, it's like I really need to figure out how to cut that off, that feature off, that it like does the memories thing. But it shows me her face once a day, sometimes twice. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm like regularly trying to heal up. But obviously, I guess with not much success. What season of life are you in right now emotionally? I'm in a weird ass season of life. I am doing a lot of personal healing, but also like chemical healing within my own body. There's a lot going on, I think, but I don't know what type of answer like you give to this, but I'm in a quirky like emotional state at this time. Have you ever had to let go of a dream, and how did you know it was time? Damn, Chat be going off. Chat is eating. I thought my entire life that I would be a New York City fashion bitch, either a fashion designer. At one point I thought I'd be a model. At one point I thought I'd work at a magazine. I thought that I would go to fashion school and be a New York City fashion girl. And that was a dream I had for a very long time, and I think I only let it go maybe a few years ago. I thought I would still make it into Parsons, like, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. Yeah. This next section is called Content and Creator Life. We'll see what's relevant. What made you start YouTube in the first place? Oh my God. Beauty, makeup. There was this girl named Jermaine. I forgot her screen name, but I remember her real name was Jermaine. And she was doing makeup on YouTube. I was tapping in every day. And then at one point, I think she had a contest or something like that. And for the contest, you had to submit makeup looks. And my first YouTube video ever was me trying to submit a makeup look for the contest. But then I realized that I really wanted to be like her. The Asian girlies were running YouTube at one point, like really running the beauty game. Like some of my favorite OGs were Asian girls, like on YouTube teaching folks how to like do makeup on like monolids. Do you ever get burnt out from sharing your life online? I don't get burnt out from sharing, but I get burnt out on trying to figure out what to share. Like for me, at one point I was sharing work content, work from home content, work day in my life. Like I had dug into that particular niche because I don't see a lot of Black girls in that niche on YouTube, and it is a really popular niche. But you guys didn't like it, and I couldn't figure out how to bring new people in who did, you know what I mean? And so then I stopped. But also that like work is a big part of my life. Like the reason I'm not home right now is because I'm working. Like I'm not working this very moment, but like, you know what I'm saying? And it's really hard to talk about your life without talking about like your work or what you do. And I feel like I'm always trying to figure out what the hell do I share with you so that I can keep vlogging. So not really that I get burnt out on vlogging or like, you know, making my content, but I get burnt out on figuring out what should I share. What's your dream brand collab and why? Honestly, I would be happy to partner with any beauty brand. Even like an old school MAC, like would make me really happy, but any like makeup beauty brand, I would be happy as hell to be able to partner with them. I mean, I partner with Prados Beauty, and for my 14 Days of Love and Glam series that I did take off of this channel because it did shit in numbers, but like I I was really happy to have partnered with them, and I would love to keep doing more of that, especially because I'm a girly who actually uses makeup. I find like sometimes I have like secret envy in my heart because like the girls who wouldn't know what to do with a tube of mascara to save their lives get tons of PR stuff, you know what I mean, from beauty brands regularly, and I'm like, ugh, like I feel like that is so wasteful. I feel like it's a little bit wasteful, okay? That's all I'm saying. I'm a hater, I know. What's your filming and editing process like? Be honest. It's chaotic a little bit just because I don't want to do it. I love filming stuff. I love talking to the camera. I love doing this part of it. I hate editing. And the editing is what makes me not as consistent as I probably could be. But so far so good. I'm like, you know, I'm doing okay, but editing is not my favorite, so I kind of wait till the last minute to throw my videos together. Okay, so this last section is called just for fun / spicy, and that concerns me. What's the pettiest reason you stopped talking to somebody? Petty? Ooh, I don't know. I'm very particular. Like if you take too long to text me back, I'm over it. I've moved on. So like so I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that one where it's at. What's a hill you will die on no matter how ridiculous? I feel like I should have read these first so I could have really good answers for you, because I feel like there are lots of hills that I die on regularly. Whether that's like, okay, so like I'm someone who has a really deep sense of justice, which is why I even do the work that I do. If you're new here, I work for a labor union. I do communications work for the union. And just like throughout my entire life, I've always had a really deep sense of justice. I've always been the one like fighting people and like getting into shit like for my friends. You know what I mean? I just like didn't like seeing people get pushed around or be mistreated, and I would get involved. And that has always come at a cost or a price for me. There's not much I won't like. There's not too many hills I won't die on. If it means that like I am doing what feels right to me, if that makes sense. I think that got really deep, and probably deeper than it was supposed to be for this question. What's your secret trash TV show you can't stop watching? I haven't watched it in a while, but actually Keeping Up with the Kardashians was like that show for me. I know that people hate the Kardashians. I kind of hate them too, but also there was always something about them that I was obsessed with. And so like I was always tapping into that show. Like I said, I haven't in a while. I haven't checked out the Hulu version of their show. But it's more so just like I've been busy more than it's like I don't want to watch it. It's more like I haven't had a chance. But yeah, there's something about the glamour aspect of their lives that is appealing to me on some level, and makes me want to tap in with them and see what they're doing, what they're about. But also that the fact that they are business women, whether that's bad business, good business, they are business women, and that is appealing to me too. But yeah, I don't tell people that because it's embarrassing. But now I've told you. Have you ever had a crush on someone you've met at an action? See, this is because I talk to Chat regularly, and so Chat is trying to put me on the spot right now. But yeah. I was just saying actually in the vlog that I'm working on after this, that it just keeps tapping me on the shoulder that ultimately my guy, whoever it is I'm supposed to be with, he will be a movement man. Like he will be somebody who is doing the people's work. And it's just a matter of when am I gonna bump into him and at what action am I, like, when am I gonna bump into this man? I don't know. You know, but he will be a movement man. I know it. The last one is what's something you've said out loud that immediately felt like a mistake? I say stuff all the time. I say stuff all the time that I don't even think is a mistake, and somebody will be like, "Ooh, that was kind of harsh. That was kind of hard." I get dinged like that a lot. Like a lot. People say I speak hard. I can't help it. I don't know. So that happens to me a lot. And then there's times where like I'll say something and then I'll find myself ruminating over the fact that I said the thing later on, and I hate that. But as far as like specifics, why would I say it again to the internet? I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, this was interesting. Maybe one day I'll like have a revived channel and can get real questions, but I just wanted to like do a little chit chat about something a little lighter, but not necessarily my monthly roundup because it's not time yet. Anyway, hopefully you caught a giggle somewhere, and yeah, we'll just keep talking. Comment down below and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Go dumb, diddy dum dum. Twiddly your thumb so you see I'm from uptown.